So Fall Brawl, obviously, I alluded to, obviously, Super 32 is a great preseason event, but you've got the Papalizio up in upstate New York and Journeyman. He does a phenomenal job. What have you learned from him? You talk about supporting him, but what have you learned from Papalizio?
From a developmental standpoint, he's just done an extremely strategic. He's got strategic positioning in the sense that the kids that are at the Journeyman event are also the All-Americans at the Super 32 event. So he's done a good job, whether I was in California or Nevada as a national team's head coach, of bringing good qualified kids. So we don't have to go and see 7 kids and only 2 of them are tough till we get to a medal round. We're in there. We're going to have 4 or 5 matches that are some of the best. So his cookie cutter. It's not really a cookie cutter. It's really strategic in a sense. Allows our athletes, our high-end athletes, to get some nice performance and nice results, which really kind of leads us into our kids that are probably not top 20 in the country. We only took 5 kids at Journeyman, but they were strategic. And then the remaining kids, we're going to use this as our platform to really kind of catapult us either into 32s or into preseason nationals. Pop's done an amazing job, and what I've learned, back to the question, what I've learned from Papalizio is really having an open mindset, having the fortitude to stand up to the norm, I guess you could say, if we're just going to go to an event, but having purpose. So he does a real good job of having purpose.
You look at what you've been able to do on the West Coast, come back to the Midwest. Did you learn a lot being a national team coach?
Man, I'll say I worked with some instrumental coaches in the state of California. Greg Varela was the head coach at Gilroy. Anthony Mantanona down in Palm Desert. I had Cleo Johnson in Fresno area. I had Nick Saldivar in the Sacramento area. Those individuals all brought a new kind of flavor to my coaching. California style is a lot different than the Midwest grind, hand fight. It's a lot more distant wrestling. So what I really bring from the West Coast and really strategically California was, just a different mindset, a different way of approaching a match, and that really gives my kids an advantage, because when we go to these East and West Coast events, we can wrestle to their style. So when we talk periodization, we can train our kids not just for the climate, but the strategies that the coaches are implementing to their kids, whether it's Freak Show or it's Doc B's. We take kids and support Doc B with the Clovis crew.
What do you want your kids to get out of Fall Brawl?
I really love this event. I'm new to Missouri, or new back to Missouri, but I want them to be able to take away that we can compete with just about anybody, and you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to travel to get good competition. It's happening in our own backyard. And, it'd really be nice to see more coaches, more national coaches. And I'm going to take my Rolodex and hopefully call on some coaches from both sides of the country to really support this event next year, because I think it brings value to Missouri and it brings value to the region.
All right, you got guys wrestling. You got to get out there and get coaching. You got anything else for me?
No, sir, man. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the time. Good luck to you guys moving forward. And it's always great to talk Midwest, West Coast. I love that comparison.
Yeah.
And you get a little East with Papalizio, right?
You do, man. I love Pop. So
hey, thanks for the time. Good luck to you guys.